How you going? Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. Got a carton of Han Super Dry. I think that's what it is. Bang, $35. Thank you, Ipswich, for being such a beautiful bogan city selling cheap beers. God bless you. I hope he's had a good week. It's been hot as anything. I had to bring back the chipper. Gives me superpowers. Helps me survive the fucking intense heat. You know what I mean? Hey, fucking going. Have you all seen Australia Day long weekend coming up? 26th of January, this Sunday. I hope you all have a bloody excellent long weekend. Thanks, Australia. You've been so good to me. I'm a New Zealander, not even Australian citizen. I only lived in New Zealand for 5 years, but so about as Aussie as they get. I'm so grateful that my mum brought us over here. So thanks, Australia. Thanks, all you fucking bogan Aussies and all you Aboriginals. You're all brilliant. Hey, Bubba Gum, what up, Dusty? Bubba from Portland. Proud of your boy. Cheers, brother. Proud of your boy. Proud boys will be having good beers this bloody Sunday. Celebrate Australia Day. Get the flag out. Bit of cricket. Barbecue. I'm going to take the beer bong. Some beer pong, beer bongs, fucking game of cricket. Do it all, mate. Do it all. And, we've got this. We've got some people crack the shits on Australia Day, 26th of January. They crack it right. I don't blame the Aboriginals. I blame the left-wing extremists, the 1% extremists who fill the Aboriginals' heads with that all the rubbish. They try to divide us. They try to divide the Bogans and the Aboriginals. It's not going to happen. Here we go. KFC are piss weak for removing and apologising for that ad. Oh, did they really? I seen it on YouTube. The ad. I showed my missus. I was like, "What do you reckon?" She's like, "Was it a little bit? Was it a little bit? You know?" Saying she was cheap or whatever. That girl was a bit of a skank. I don't know. I fucking love KFC. It's been like 3 weeks since I've had any KFC. So I've been good. I tried to do keto diet. Lasted about 2 weeks. But I'm eating way healthier. I haven't eaten fast food in 3 weeks. Haven't lost any weight. I reckon I'm getting more ripped. Eating healthier. It's been good. Bubba Gump. What's up with Black Lungs? Black Lungs moved out, bro. I was like, I told him he had all of January to move out. And he actually got a caravan. Get this. He's like, he bought a caravan and he was like living on the coast, I think, for the last 2 weeks or something. So he's just been living. It's beautiful up Sunshine Coast, Gold Coast. He's been driving to different beaches. So I think he's got an apartment now, or next week he's moving into a unit. So he's all good. He'll be all right. But yeah, it's been really good because I had Black Lungs living with me and my missus for 6 months. So it's 2 weeks without him. It's actually less stressful because I don't know if you know the Black Lung story, but he broke his back and it kind of fucked with his head, as it would, you know what I mean? Made him a bit depressed and a bit he's on like a fair bit of medication and stuff. So we'll try to help him out as much as we could, but it was stressful. So at the end of the day, it's been great since he's moved out. But, pray for Black Lungs. He fucking needs it. And he'll be right. He's got his court case coming up. He's suing the company where he broke his back. So pray for that. The helicopter legend, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Wayne, I doubt any of those left feminists wouldn't complain about the KFC TV if it had half-naked men in it. These left, yeah, that's right. How many fucking blokes are in KFC ads made out to be fucking obese, stupid idiots who just love KFC? Actually, I do. But I'm not obese. But if I was obese, Skinny people love. Everyone loves KFC. Bubba Gump. I have a brother living with me now. It's working out pretty good. That's good, mate. Now you got to help out people as much as you can. You know what I mean? And I guess it's like you got to find that balance. Give. I always say this. It's like the Bible says. You got to give joyfully. If I can't do it like joyfully, then I just won't do it because or else you get living frustrated. I can't do that. I want to minimize my frustrations in this world. Anyway, talking shit. We got fucking Australia Day. That's the most important thing. The most important thing for all Aussies and Bogans and Proud Boys. You know, as a leader of the Proud Boys, Ipswich president, we always make the effort to invite my Aboriginal mates to celebrate on Australia Day and to make sure they know that, like, the left wing, I don't know, the identity politics thing where they're like, it's Invasion Day, and they try to make it out like, try to split up the Aboriginals and everyone else, or the Europeans or the early settlers, and make like a confrontation there. Well, I'm not about that. I reckon we honour our Aboriginal mates, and make sure, myself personally, I'll make sure I invite my Aboriginal mates to Australia Day and just say, like, brother, this flag is all of our flag. Everyone who lives in Australia, what a blessed nation. And we just show gratitude and thankfulness, for the Aboriginals and the bloody early settlers and the convicts and the Anzacs. So much of it is shit, right? So much of the past is like tragic and terrible. And we're living in today in the golden era, like just amazing times. It's so good. I can't complain, honestly. Cannot complain. Life's pretty good. And all I can do is just be grateful, you know what I mean? Can I open this fucking beer? Nah. There you go. Fuck. Making a bloody pig of myself. Here we go. Ballycopter. Some Gomez joint just opened down the road from me, and they are giving away free burritos. I love Mexico. Hallelujah, brother. I remember when they opened one up around the corner from me, and I did the same thing. It was like one free burrito, or buy one, get one free, or some crap on opening day. I was like, yeah, good on them. Anyway, we'll read about this stupid bloody KFC bird. There's some funny ass news that's happened this week. And this is just, it's the PC madness. I'm glad, like, KFC in a way is stirring, like, they're pushing the limits. And even though they've gone back on it, whatever, I didn't know that they've gone back on this ad or pulled this ad. Get this. And of course, this is written by some stupid idiot. Pardon me. I'm a fucking animal. I nearly threw up. KFC ad showing young boys drooling at a busty woman adjusting her cleavage is slammed by feminist group as sexist and tacky for reinforcing stereotypes. Oh, come on. Leave the young kids alone, the young boys alone. Here we go. KFC has been slammed for a sexist new ad that objectifies women while promoting fast food chain's Zinger Burger. How the fuck else are you gonna? Every sex sells, like, is the fucking is all and end all of advertisement, man. Are we like there? Have we come to the point where sex sells is fucking dead? Because the feminists they're fucking woken up, mate. They've woken up. You know what I mean? All I want is a fucking Zinger Works burger How am I supposed to know how delicious? How's a red-blooded male supposed to know how delicious a fucking Zinger Works burger is if there's not some bloody blonde bombshell or whatever fucking telling me how delicious it is? It's the only way we understand. They work this out. Advertisers work this out, and now the feminists are like, no, we're not going to buy anything anymore, men. It's the only way companies and organizations could get men to do anything. They were like, fuck, these blokes generally are just a pretty tight ass. Look, your most red-blooded males are pretty tight ass, and they're like, look for the cheapest carton they can get, every bargain they can get. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. So the advertisers, they know that. They know what blokes are like, and they're like, yeah, we need to manipulate. It's manipulation of the male. We're the victim. You know what I mean? Let me get this. 15-second ad showed a young woman leaning down to inspect her appearance and adjusts her cleavage in the reflection of a parked car window. The window then rolls down to reveal an unimpressed mother and her 2 young sons drooling at the woman's scantily clad body. Shame on you, KFC, for they're pretty much saying that these young men are like use the young men. You know what I mean? KFC. No. Can't do that. Not in this day and age. Not in the PC climate, mate. What have we got here? Kevin Duggan, Australian, is military strategic wise cut off from the US because of New Zealand. You're on your own if there's a war. Oh, fuck. Nah, we're right. Bubblegum, I got to get out of my truck to work, but I have my headphones in and I will stay here with you, Dusty. Proud of you, boy. Thanks, brother. What a legend. Thanks, Bubblegum. They're mad. TRYKELT. I can't say name in the comment section. They're mad, I think, referring to the Zinger Works burger. So delicious. They're not as hot as the chick in the commercial. They're jealous that no young boys look at them like that. That's right. You just said it, brother. And we look at fucking Zinger Works burgers. I'm not going to say it. Anyway, what did I say the show was about anyway? I can't. KFC. Oh, Maduro opening up the first cryptocurrency casino. Mate, Venezuela, true capitalists. You know what I mean? They call them socialists or communists down there, but, you know, Maduro, the man, he's the pioneer. And we got to give Maduro the tip of the hat for opening the first ever cryptocurrency casino. Maybe they're going to get all the, like, you know how that when crypto first came out and they were like, it's a black market currency and all the, you know, scumbags of the world are buying crypto. Well, now they're heading to Venezuela for a bit of fucking gambling. You know what I mean? Wayne reckons, Dusty Bogan, do you think that those lefty PC feminists who complained about KFC ads should get accommodation at what I can't Quality Towers? I don't know what that is. Rusty McLean, g'day Dusty, g'day mate. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know, man. We're living in the PC madness world. We all got to be careful what we say and do now because, you know, like, you know, the gays have been. The problem is, it's the 1% of, you know, if gay people or if the whole LGBT community is like, fuck, like, I know it's only 2%, let's call it 5%. But inside that 5%, it's 0.001 or 1% of the 5%. 0.1% of the gay community are the crazy ones who are PC mad, and they've just been used by the left, you know what I mean, to bring about some kind of political correct world. That is impossible. It's not going to work. We can't. We're pretty flawed individual. You know what I mean? We're going to say and do stupid stuff. We joke around, especially in Australia, man. We joke around all the time. But then the feminists generally been pretty good. I don't think I've seen much of this KFC, like stuff like this KFC stuff. Compared to the gays, they're always offended. The women are doing a whole lot better. So even if it's 1%, it must be 0.01% of the women population who are super offended. But it's the squeaky wheel that gets the grease around the world these days. If you got to cry, who's crying the loudest? You know, this is what happened when all the kids got sent to childcare. The women, they pop them out and they're like, I got to get back to work. So we send them to childcare. There's like 20 screaming kids in the fucking classroom. And they know the louder they scream, the more attention they get from the teacher. So it's like built into this. It's built into this the generation. You know what I mean? They're like, ah! If you can throw your toys out of the cot, that they'll come running, my baby, and give you attention. That's what these. It's not women. I don't blame the women. I don't blame the gays. I don't blame any of them. I just blame the small super minority who are like the wah. What do we got in the comments section? Drew Jackson, why wouldn't they just cash in their crypto and gamble where there's food? Drew, you legend. That's fucking true, bro. They should open a fucking KFC down in Maduro's casino. You know what I mean? Woo! They could have Cheap Tuesday. Fucking cheap KFC chicken down there. Bring capitalism down. This is the start. Maduro's waking up. First he brings the crypto casino. Then he opens a fucking KFC next door. You know what I mean? This is the way they do it in Australia. I think the dole, everyone gets that social welfare on a Tuesday, and all the fast food chains have got that. That's when the bargains are on. Get all the dole bludgers, get the KFC and the fucking pizzas, and what a wonderful world we live in. I'll call you TR in the comment section. My favorite thing to get at KFC is the famous bowl. Dead set. I reckon this is my recommendation. Supercharged sauce. Mate, if you don't know what supercharged sauce is, you don't even know what the best part of KFC. You know what I mean? I can't say that. Sometimes I eat it without supercharged sauce, but you know what I mean. You get the supercharged sauce. Rusty, I just got a 3-day ban on Facebook for talking about the climate change protesters wanting to give the land back to the Aboriginals. I don't think the Aboriginals want the land back. The Aboriginals are like, we're doing a pretty bloody good job. The majority Aboriginals don't. This is what I mean. That would be right. It would be the climate change, the weirdos, the 0.01%. You know what I mean? You got the 1% of the rich, and they employ us all and keep the ship sailing along pretty nicely. And then you got the other 1% at the other end of the spectrum, and they're like the bottom feeders. And there's out of the 1% loser land, there's like some of them are gay, some of them feminists, some of them environmentalists, a lot of them are vegan. And they're always offended. They always come up with new ideas. I give them that. Just new ideas every week. I'm amazed by the amount of shit the fucking radical the 1%. This is the other 1% I'm talking about. The dangerous 1%. They whinge The fucking, the squeaky wheel. Wayne, instead of complaining about the KFC ad, why don't those left feminists complain about the bad treatment women get in most or all Muslim countries? True that, man. That's absolutely true. If I've ever heard the truth before. That's right. And I reckon, like, most people out there, men and women for the most part, we're getting on great. Aboriginals and Bogans, Aussies, all of us, we're all getting on. We're all getting on. Mickey Mouse. Most people are like, no one's out there tipping, no one's out there servicing their car and going, I'm just going to tip my oil down the fucking creek. No one's out there just trying to destroy the environment. No one's out there trying to do anything bad to anyone. Even the churches, mate. Go down to my local church. There's gays, trannies. They're all there. It's all good. Yes, we're Christian. We have our values, but you know what? They're not getting bullied. They come and go as they like, and we all get on fine. And we live by our convictions. We stand by the Bible. And even the gays and the trannies in the church, they're not offended. They know. They're not offended. But there's an offended class out there, and they get a big fucking megaphone, I'll tell you that. The brick, nasty, dusty. Hey, fucking going, mate. Where was I? Let's read about Maduro and his cryptocurrency casino. Venezuela President Nicolas Maduro has authorized the opening of an international casino at a luxury hotel where bets must be placed in Petros, the country's national oil-backed digital currency. Ooh. Okay. Saval cryptocurrency, the fiat currency, can be exchanged into Petros to wager in the casino. The proceeds are expected to be used for healthcare and education. More like for corruption. That's what they fucking do, mate. Kevin, the happiest women on the planet are genuine survey as the Muslim woman. You need to check your facts, buddy. Ooh. Maybe the Muslim women are happy. I'm softening up to Muslims. Like, if they didn't kill people, the only problem, this is the only, look, don't kill people. Maybe having multiple wives, it's a bit weird. But this is the thing. This is the thing I've learned about the Muslims with their style of polygamy. I'm pretty sure it's like they want to get a divorce, but they kind of can't. So they just, like, it's over and the bloke moves on and finds another woman. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. But anyway, I know, like, maybe the Muslim women are happy. I don't know. I don't really care. I actually have a plan. I wonder how it could be done, because I know, like, people get offended. But I would love to go to a mosque and I'll just be like, yeah, mate, look, I've done when the Jehovah's Witness and the Mormons came knocking on my door, I was like, yeah, mate, come in. And I did all their studies weeks and weeks out. They came to my fucking house. I was happy to listen. I'm happy to listen. I've read the Quran heaps of times. I've had Muslim mates. I've had Muslim fucking tell me there'll be blood on the streets and all this, and yeah, whatever. But, I'd go to a mosque. I'd be mates with them. I'd listen to what they have to say. I'd learn about it. It can't all be that bad. And half the time you think about this PC madness and all the stuff that they're doing these days, you think, like, mate, compared to some of these vegans and these militant glitterati homosexuals that give gay people a bad name, or these feminists who give feminists bad names, there's probably right-wing people who give right-wing people bad names. Things are taken out of context. People write articles and lie about you, like the Proud Boys Queensland. Fucking back my shirt. Proud Boys. We look at the lies they say about us. I don't really. I'm gonna like give people the benefit of the doubt until I've a bit of personal more experience. Do you know what I mean? Because I've seen the fucking lies written about me from the Guardian. They wrote about the Proud Boys. They've rubbished the Dusty Bogan. They fucking lie all the time. So how do you know? Haha, I caught you live, Dusty. Oh, what the F is happening with the caterpillar? It looks a bit sick, mate. Yeah, brother, I'm the Proud Boy groper. Watch out. I'll fucking, mate. Lefties, all the lefty extremists, the nutcase 1%ers, this is what they go to sleep and they check under their bed for this. The caterpillar, brother. They're fucking afraid. Kevin, a lot of Muslim population has seven per family come 2027. When these families mature, I don't get what you're saying, brother. Mate, the funny thing about Muslims, I admire the fact that they have a lot of kids. Even though I think the statistically overall Muslim nations populations are stabilizing. And I think it's Africa where it's huge population growth. I think we have a lot of Muslims who migrate to the West and then they're like, ooh, like the welfare system incentivizes people to have kids, you know what I mean? But for the people who have lived in Western countries for a long time, we get like accustomed to living a great lifestyle. So we want more, you know what I mean? We like, let's face it, we love living the Western dream, you know what I mean? We love living the lifestyle. It's excellent. Anyway, where's fucking Maduro in this shitty casino? I'm keen. I love going to the casino. The president of Venezuela announced Friday that he has authorized the opening of a casino. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You can come to bet. There will be offers, special prices. You buy your Petro token, you can buy them if you bring yuan, maybe that's some Asian currency. If you bring yen, dollars, euros, or any other cryptocurrency, buy your Petros and make your bets allowed by the state as contemplated by national law. I wonder if I can buy this crypto. It'd be fucking funny just to buy some, see what happens. It's gonna fail like him like getting into like kind of capitalistic stuff. It's pretty funny. If you could call it that, I don't know. I was at the casino last week. We went to the Sunshine Gold Coast Casino. First time I've ever been there, and like dead set. I've never been much of a gambler, right? And like I went to Vegas for 4 days. I swear I put $20 in a slot machine. You know the old slot machines. Bang, that was it. $20. This is 5 years ago. And on the weekend, the first time I got $50 worth of chips at the casino. Yeah, and I played roulette. It was good as, and there's like a big wheel. I don't know what they call it. That was pretty fun. So I had a fucking great time. I won up on the roulette. The good thing, the dude on the roulette table was a bit of a laugh. It was real good. So I was like watching him. Some Filipino bird was like, mate, she was doing bloody $200 bets, just slamming. She was fucking the house, mate. We're making money off this lady. It was awesome. Wayne reckons Dusty Bogan. I wonder why those lefty dill hypocrites, feminists who complain. Oh, I've already fucking read that one. I think I did. What other bloody news we got? Anything good? There's something here about the Pope. This is what the Pope teach Catholics discernment on voting and politics. Yeah, we gotta like wake up. because I wonder how many like Catholics out there who have been g'day Credence. Hey, fucking out, good mate. I wonder how many like Catholics and out there who are, you know, they're like, oh yeah, vote for left wing political parties because it seems that they look after the poor or they want to help the poor. But the thing is, them same part, then it's all talk. It's all fucking talk, man. It doesn't really like. It doesn't. It's not as effective. I don't believe it's so effective. I could talk about this stuff anyway, but you know what I'm saying? At the same time, they're aborting fucking late-term abortion killing late-term abortion babies, and it's all this mad stuff coming from the left. So I'm glad the Pope is saying that they should be more discerning. What maybe discerning means like wiser. Let's see what he says. Sometimes the political choices people face can seem like a choice between supporting a snake or supporting a dragon. Damn, is this his quote? Pretty fucking good. But Pope Francis told a group of US bishops their job is to step back from partisan politics and help their faithful discern based on values. Geez, that's good, said Cardinal Daniel N. Meeting the bishops of Texas, Pope Francis mentioned how an election you sometimes seem to be caught. You know you are going to vote in one sense for a snake, yeah, or you're going to vote for a dragon. Cool. That's cool that the Pope said that. The Pope advice to the bishops was teach your people discernment by you stepping back from the sheer politics of it and focus on the values at stake. If you try to step back and say, but here are the major moral issues that we face, that's what is important. Yeah, well, you know what? I hope he's like, vote for someone is going to create jobs, because jobs is the best welfare system there is. Like welfare is only good for people like black lungs who have gone through real bad times, or elderly people or disabled people who are, you know, or people who fucking work their ass off, pay taxes, and then they, whatever, you know, you get injured or maybe you lose your job. There's a financial downturn and you lose your job. There's not many jobs in your particular area you're skilled in, and you're like, shit. And sometimes you have to go on welfare until the market improves or whatever, until the economy improves. It's fair enough. So welfare can be good in some sense, but sometimes the way the left talk about welfare, it's like they just want people to live off the system, man, which is terrible. It's creating more. It's like they love fucking people on the welfare. You know what I mean? Because they can buy votes. Yeah, you should be able to live a fucking, middle class income lifestyle on social welfare. That's fucking mental. That is not good for people. All this, mate, the madness. You can't believe the madness. I think the issue, like the things we see in abortion right now, I swear you got left-wing people. We got some Proud Boys are more conservative, some are more libertarian, some are classical liberal, liberalism. I was talking to my mate the other day. I was like, brother, hoping he would run for vice president in our next election coming up, Proud Boys election. And I was like, you'd be good. You'd be a good VP, bro. And he's like, oh, I'm not so conservative on some social issues. I was like, brother, but you don't believe in late-term abortion. You don't believe in aborting a healthy baby. And he's like, no. And I'm like, that's all we can all agree on. Some of the left-wing politics have gone so far extreme. Most people who would be considered left of center we're all agreeing. We're all on the same page now. We're all like, oh shit, late term abortion, aborting healthy babies to normal, normal people who have finished school, they've got a job, and they've got a healthy baby, and they want to abort it. You're like, what the fuck? That's insane. And I think most people all agree on that. The Brick reckons open borders and welfare is a disaster in the making. Yeah, open borders and welfare is just absolutely stupid. That is stupid. I agree with you there, mate. That is just stupid. Welfare is only good for people who are. We're buying into the system. I'm buying into the system. I don't mind. I'm buying in. And if at one time I broke my, what I have to have surgery on. Had surgery on my foot, and I had to have 6 weeks off work, and I got paid. I think it was they called it a medical or a sickness benefit or something, and they paid me. Maybe it was $250 a week while I had 6 weeks off work, and I was like, that's great. That's great because I've been paying tax, thousands of dollars every year. That was good. Thank you. That system worked for me. That I'm paying into. But imagine if you had an illegal immigrant who's not paying tax. Well, they can't get in. They can't. They're not paying into the system, into the pot, so they can't take from the pot if they fall on hard times. Welfare's there. It's just the emergency case scenario. People should be, if you're and the problem with welfare, it's like some people are doing stupid shit, living risky lifestyles, living unhealthy lifestyles. They're not looking after themselves, and we all have to pay for it. You know what I mean? Some fat fuck who's eating shit, binge drinking, chain smoking, fucking gambling all his money, whatever, being a piece of shit, not looking after themselves, and then they fall on hard times. They have no money saved, poor health, and then sometimes in situations like that, you're like, and we're paying for these people and the unhealthy lifestyle. It pisses me off. Anyway, I'm talking shit now. Here's another fucking. Oh, you can't believe this one. I think this one's a bit more lighthearted. This is a local Aussie news. Pray for Australia. Come on. Female motorist, some 31-year-old Sheila, says petrol pumps are sexist because they are male designed. Their male designed handles hurt her small hands. They hurt her small hands. Poor Sheila. 31. I'm sure she snapped some chicken necks in a day. Come on, love. A mother is accusing petrol stations of sexism because their huge male design pump handles hurt her small hands, and now she has to get her partner, male partner, obviously, to fill up their van. Malini Morgan snap picture of herself struggling to grasp the petrol pump to prove her point to partner Jared Griffith that filled up their Ford, whatever. I want to see the picture. I can't believe this shit. I see her. I see the picture now. And I can't believe this shit. Where am I going to read? When I was younger, I remember thinking, oh, this is difficult, but then it's also something you're new to doing. But as an adult, now who does it regularly, it suddenly occurred to me one day that I don't think most people find filling up their car painful. Most people don't have to think this doesn't work. Fucking hell, lady. Are we like, is she pissed off at like jars? fucking peanut butter jars and fucking everything. Does the bitch complain about opening a fucking can of Coke or a beer bottle? You know what I mean? I can't fucking fill up my car, my weak fucking wrists. No one's going to complain about it, and those who tend to design things like that, I assume, are typically male engineers. My partner fills up the van now and started doing it in October, so I don't have to deal with it. This bitch has got female privilege, you know what I mean? She's like using her man. This is fucking male abuse, this bitch. I didn't mean it. Don't fucking sue me. She'll go complain to some fucking article and be like, the Dusty Bogan called me a bitch. I take it back. Don't fucking sue me, lady. It's all right. I know you've got the media on your side. That's the sad thing about this. Someone heard this lady's story and they were like, that's a fucking brilliant story. People need to know about every petrol station around the fucking globe. It's a conspiracy. Sexist men designed the fucking petrol pump, mate. Drew, just imagine being the guy married to the my hands are too small lady. Press F for that poor sucker. Oh, mate. Fucking oath. I'm giving you an F. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? My small hands. Buttercup. We're pushing the limits here, Bubba. You're pushing the limits there, brother. Have you seen also some petrol stations now? They have like ads. You're like filling up and fucking ads popping up on the screen. How insane is that? That advertising to you because you know you're trapped there filling up and you're like, and then some KFC ad comes on. You're like, my eyes, my fucking wrist. Oh fuck! I should go there and fucking sue them bastards. My fucking wrist was sore, mate. My fucking eyes were burning because the KFC ad came on. What else does this Sheila reckon? Melina said, hang on. Melina finds filling up the smaller tank on a smart car 1 week easier than trying to fill the larger diesel vehicle, which typically needs to be refilled less often. Jeez, love. Melina said, we probably fill the diesel one once every 3 weeks, except I never do now. I get my partner to fill it up. Oh, well, fucking good on you, love. I remember growing up in New Zealand, the dude used to come out and fill it up for you if you really want to. Oswald, how's it fucking going? $2. I'm going to have to do a beer bong for you. You fucking legend. Mate, it's fucking hot as fuck. I might try to turn this light off. Can you? Oh, that changed the light? Bad or what? What do you reckon? I swear it's so fucking light. I'm not using. Sorry. There you go. Natural light. I'm burning CO2 to light my room up here, and I'm fucking melting my ball sack. Oh, I can't even open these beers with my forearm. They're fucking on tight. Oswald Mosley, this is for you, bro. Straight down the beer bong. That's what happens when you donate to Dustbo. I'll just tip it straight down the neck for you. Bang, bang, bang. God bless you. This is for Oswald Mosley. And this is for Australia Day. Thanks to thank you all Aboriginals, and thanks to all the bloody Anzacs and all the bloody convicts and everyone who's made Australia great. So thankful. Cheers, Oswald. That was delicious. You! Best $2 ever. What else have I got here to read? Oh, I'll get this, mate. You can't believe this. You'd think I make this up. And like the people who write these articles, I'm wondering if mainstream media articles are just clickbait. Like most of these articles I'm reading on Facebook or just Google, and I'm reading these articles and I'm like, are they are they trolling me? Are they trying to stir us up? Or is it real? Do they really fucking believe it? Oh, $10, you legend. Have a go Australia Day, folks. That's half a carton for Dustbo. I'll read a bit of this article and then I'll neck a beer bong for you, you fucking legend. The brick. The brick on a string? What a fucking legend. God bless you, brother. Where is this article I was reading? I need to read the head. I'll read a bit of it first before I do another beer bong. Get this. Aussie Sikhs and Muslims no longer have to wear a helmet on bikes. This is push bikes, while other riders still face fines to $344 for cycling without a helmet. Fucking you are joking me. This is true multiculturalism. This is true multiculturalism. You know what I mean? And now we're all going to be like, we're just identifying with when we get true multiculturalism, and they're like, they'll be like, now Jimmy, and when they start talking about all the LGBT stuff, and you go, we're multicultural nation. My ancient tradition and culture. I'm a Christian. Sorry, I can't listen to this. Thank you. Don't violate my culture. We're multicultural. And now the Sikhs, the Sikhs and the bloody Muslims, they're all going, no helmet for me, mate, for religious reason. God bless them. God bless them. They're beating the system. We're all being fucking screwed here. If I ride down the fucking the road, remember when I found that push bike on the side of the road last year? I found that fucking push bike. It was a beaut too. I still got it in the shed. I bought like a dead set, man. I'm going to take a fucking photo. I bought the cheapest helmet. It was like $7 from Big W. And I look like a fucking idiot. Black Lungs was like, why'd you fucking buy that, man? That's the fucking gayest helmet. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck what I look like. I bought a $7 helmet from Big W, you stupid idiot. He's like, fuck, man, I'm not wearing that. I'm like, brother, convert to fucking Islam or become a Sikh. It's the only way you're not going to wear this stupid Dunlop fucking helmet. You hear what I'm saying, everybody? Antimatter. I want to wear my water strainer when I ride my bike because I worship the spaghetti monster. That's fucking right, brother. We're gonna invent all these mad religions. Some dude, this beer bong, I seen fucking Deadbeat, you legend. God bless you, brother. Thanks for the $5. Bricks on a string, $10. And fucking Deadbeat. God bless you, boys. Thanks so much. We'll do a beer bong. Another beer bong. Bang! Straight down the fucking gob. God bless yous. Cheers, boys. Bang. Legend. What a pig, pardon me. I can't believe it. I'm wearing my turban. That's right. Maybe the Sikhs are onto it. The turban protects me for life. I actually like the fucking Sikhs. Last year we were walking through the city, and luckily I had all my filming gear, and there was like a Sikh festival going on, and I'm like, "How you going?" Had a chat with them. They were all good, eh? The Sikhs are all good. There was like hundreds, thousands of them in our festival, and they were all good. I'm telling you, they were all good. I don't know if they drink. That's a bit weird if they don't drink. I wish, like, I wonder how we can tell. We need to tell the Muslims, be like, brother, I think you can have a beer. It's all good. If Muslims would have a fucking beer, we'd all probably get on a whole lot better. I'm just saying. Let's read more on this stupid article. I barely scratched the surface on this one. And you don't make this shit. I'm not making this shit up, man. Like, this is real. These are real articles. Police in Canberra will no longer issue fines to riders who wear headdresses for religious reasons. New road safety regulations, which quietly came into effect in December, won't apply to other riders who will still be fined if they're caught riding a bike or personal mobility device without a helmet in the nation's capital. Canberra's gone fucking mad PC, full multicultural. This is the kind of multiculturalism I respect, because I, as a Christian, I don't want to deal. I'm very tolerant. I tolerate a lot, right? I tolerate a lot. And all I ask for in multicultural Australia is that I will be tolerated too. That you will tolerate um, my stand on traditional marriage and traditional values. I'm anti late term abortion. I'm pro traditional marriage. Doesn't mean I hate gay people. I don't want gender neutral language or gender neutral LGBT stuff pushed on kids. I don't think it's fair. It won't be pushed on my kids. I'll be saying, this is multicultural Australia. Don't push your stuff on me. It goes against my culture. We're multicultural. It goes against my culture. Just the tip boys out there. You know what I mean? Where am I in the comment section? Can't you wear a helmet over a jihad, hijab, or a chandor? Is that what you call it? Is that what the Sikhs call it? Like the mad turban, Dusty of Arabia. That's gonna be me. My local Muslim message lady at the neighborhood center won't touch men. Ooh, because of a religion. I've heard of that. Hey, they'll be like, no, sorry, no, shake a hand. I respect that. If that's our religion and our belief, I'm like, that's all good. Whose belief system is really, really encroaching on anyone's life? Like, who is it? I don't think Muslims aren't on me. Look, maybe if the local mosque, you could hear the fucking like the prayer, the prayer fucking bell, or the big Catholic church, and you can hear the big bell. You know what I mean? Like, is it encroaching on my life? Not really. Not a big issue. A Christmas tree, someone saying Merry Christmas, or not, doesn't offend me. Not offended. Or if someone said Happy Hanukkah, or fucking Happy Ramadan, or Happy Chinese New Year, I'm not offended. It's all good. I find the only people who are encroaching on my freedom probably is the LGBTQI community. That's just the truth, because I'm a bit more socially conservative. So for me, it's like, yeah, you're just crossing some lines. You're going a bit too far. Let's be honest here. Bubba Gum! Thanks, brother. I got 2 more beers. I'm going to do a beer bong in a minute for you. Dusty, in Europe, it's a big issue. We need bullards now at Christmas markets. Whoa, that is fucked up. To protect like Christians from Muslims driving their cars into you while you're bloody at the shops buying Christmas presents for everyone. That's insane. That's fucking nuts. I get ya. And like that's encroaching. That's the weird thing. That is a weird thing about the religion of peace. When, you know, they're like, I think the first time I went, there was rallies in Australia. They were called Reclaim Australia rallies back in 2000 and I don't know 7 or 8. You know, I went to them rallies, and the funny thing is, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm just here because whatever, we're checking out. I took my Aboriginal mate with me. We went down. It was fucking awesome. He loved it too. And a big thing I was hearing from the people it was kind of anti-Muslim rally. The biggest concern, they said, they were like, this is what they were saying. All it takes is one terrorist attack, maybe 2. And do you know what happens? They roll out. What we do is we kiss goodbye to our privacy. You know what I mean? All it takes. Doesn't take much. Our privacy in the West, and having a nation where we don't have bullards on every fucking street everywhere, so cars don't run us over, or some of it, or cameras everywhere. All this stuff happens, and you're like, now we have to have this stuff. We're giving up something. Because 1% of Muslims, 0.1% of Muslims are fucking nuts, and they want to kill people. Not many, just a small minority of them. But you know what? That's the fucking biggest problem about all this. Or it kind of does. You know, let's be honest, I'm talking consistency. I said the feminists, the gays, even the Aboriginal, the environmentalists, the vegans. It's probably only 1%, the squeaky wheel, and they whinge and they cry and we capitulate. We're not just tolerant. We become politically correct, and we capitulate to them. That's the problem with political correctness, is we correcting ourselves for the minority or the squeaky wheel, and we go, oh, sorry, we will remove that KFC ad. Sorry, mate. And, you know, the only violent one, maybe the only violent one's Muslims, Antifa, 2 groups. I don't know. They are minorities. It's a minority in a minority. Truly it is. Like, it is. It's just the squeaky wheel. It only takes, that's the biggest danger of it. It only takes one bloke, one person to do something violent, and then kiss your freedoms goodbye. Society starts to change on you, and you're like, fuck. And when I went to the Reclaim rally, this is what I'm talking about. I went to the Reclaim Australia rallies, and that's what guys said to me. They were like, that's what the good people said to me. I'm just worried that some dickhead is going to drive a car into crash his car and drive his car into someone, and then we're going to have bullards everywhere. And then the whole city's going to look fucking stupid. Well, there's going to be cameras everywhere. They're going to start spying on the citizens of Australia. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about losing privacy and society changing because a few nutcases. It's true. Don't let, like, there comes a point where I say, if that demographic, Muslims, it's a shame. I would go to a mosque. I would talk to these people. I'll listen to them. I'll talk to them. I'll be their mate. All good. Not a fucking drama. But it comes to a point where you go, they fucking love Australia. They're hard working people. They love having a beer. If we need to migrate anyone, someone who loves sports, someone who loves to have a beer, that's it. That's someone who's not going to fucking kill you. Someone who will work, likes sports, likes to have a beer. That's it. We'll take you. We'll take you. We don't care what you look like. You come fucking Mars for all we care. We don't care. But if we like, oh fuck, we need someone. We need some doctors. We need some welders. Hey, dear Beltran. Dusty did nothing wrong. Free Dusty Bogan. Yeah, that's it. Oi, Dia, you got to help me with this duck. What's the streaming service you were telling me about so we can start doing interviews again? If you teach me how to do it, I downloaded it and yeah, soon I'll be able to do live interviews again. That'll be pretty sweet. And StreamYard, bang. Soon I'll be able to do live interviews again. That'll be sick. Rusty reckons, in their eyes, we are dirty because we eat bacon and drink beer. Yeah, man, I was eating bacon and eggs every day. 2019 was bacon and eggs year, every breakfast. It's good for you. And beer, delicious. Even though I've been drinking way less, I'm like a saint. The way I've been drinking, I had 3 weeks off holiday. I barely got pissed. Like my birthday, Christmas, once or twice with the boys. That's it. That's crazy. A few years ago, I would have got drunk every day. Oh, dear Beltran, what was a T-shirt? That was a T-shirt out of love for Psy Cowboy and myself. Yeah. I've still got that shirt. Oh, guess what? I actually left that shirt at the pub, but Born Nordic picked it up for me. Thank goodness. And I was like, oh no, I left that shirt there. I was so spewing. I'll try. Oi, Born Nordic, bring that shirt to Australia Day for beers, and I'll wear it. And I'll wear it when I do a live. They'll be mad. Lou, is it Lou? Is that how I say it? Jesus gave us pork because Germans loved it so much. I know. And Chinese people, Asians love bloody pork too. So that's like a funny ass thing. My local area, in Nala, where there's a lot of immigrants, there's heaps of Vietnamese people. They love pork like everything's pork. They love pork and beer, and they love working hard. I love the Vietnamese. And they actually hate communism, the Vietnamese who live in Australia. They're like awesome. They're amazing people. And they love pork. So I wonder, like, they're moving a lot of Muslims into that area, and I'm like, geez, there could be confrontation. What are they going to do? The Vietnamese, they won't capitulate. That's their culture. Anyway, where the hell am I? Yeah, old Sikhs. The Sikhs and the Muslims. I've got pictures. One day I'll learn how to use the internet. Use this properly. Here we go. Sikhs are exempt from wearing helmets while riding in South Australia, while other religious groups who wear headdresses are also exempt in Western Australia, Queensland, and Victoria. Fucking hell, I'm gonna get one of them tea towels, you know, and just be like fucking the dusty Arab ride my mongoose down the road and the cops pull me over and be like, brother, have you heard of Muhammad, the prophet? And they'll be like, sorry, sir, you don't require a helmet. And I'll be like, fucking nice. See, mate. And this is the thing. This is the thing I want to tell you. I seen a doco, right? And it was in Afghanistan. It was like a young Afghani kid. And he's like, he was full, right? He's playing soccer. He had like Manchester United jumper on. He was going to the gym, had his phone. He was on Facebook and stuff. And he's like, oh, and sometimes the Taliban come into town. And he was at the gym. He's at the gym, fucking dead set. And they're like, and if the Taliban comes into town, they took down a picture of Arnie and a picture of Ronnie Coleman, hid that, and then put up like some Muslim thing. And I'm like, that's right. That's what they do. This is what they do. That's what the Muslims do. Most Muslims and Muslim countries are probably normal as fuck. You know what I mean? They just want to go to the gym, play sports. They probably want to have a beer too. The fucking Taliban roll into town. The political correct, the literati, the feminists, the vegans, the whoever they are, they roll into town and we go pull down the picture of the prophet Gavin McInnes off the wall, put up a big fucking whatever rainbow fucking on the yeah. And they walk in, they'll be like, no drama here, mate. And you'll be like, cheers, see you fucking later. Get a tea towel, put it on my head, and I just fucking go for a ride down the shop. I wonder if that will work with my postie bike. Just go for a cruise with me, fucking slap a tea towel, just fucking spit on a tea towel, slap it on my head, and just cruise down the road on my postie. Allah Akbar! And that's the thing, like them blocks, when we were talking about the fucking Muslim blocks that they put everywhere, the religion of peace fucking big slabs of concrete, the bullards. Brother, the Islamic bogan, the fucking what do they call them? The Islamic sheik, the sheik bogan. When I roll up with my fucking tea towel on my head and I'm just like weaving through bullards with my postie bike going, Allah Akbar. That's what I'm talking about. That's the future. Bogans are going to adapt, brother. Bullards of peace. Oswald Mosley. Bullards of peace, bro. God bless you. And I'll be like, need to get my postie bike and just do some laps around some bullards of peace with a fucking tea towel on my head. You know what I mean? Here we go. This is an article from the Unshackled Waves from Tim Wells. Uncuckables is on tonight. After the show, they asked me if I want to be on there, and I was like, nah. Honestly, I think I'm not going to do the Uncuckables because I don't like... I think having conversations with three people, three people, I don't think it works. So I'm thinking like I won't do that anymore. Fucking crack my last beer open. Oh. Anyway, I don't think I'm doing uncuckables anymore. I couldn't be fucked. I hate having conversations with... I think if you're gonna do a YouTube video, it's just one-on-one, two people max. I'm not doing it. As much as I like, the top blokes, good enough. Here's an Unshackled article. 71% of Australians support Australia Day. I wonder if it's like 71% of Aboriginals support Australia Day. You know what I mean? I would say it probably is. I would say it's the squeaky wheel. It's the fucking minority weirdos who are like, most Aboriginals are like, yeah, Arthur Phillips rocked up with all these convicts, and they had no fucking choice. They were here in chains, and they had no fucking choice in the matter. You know what I mean? And they treated their own people fucking way worse than us even. So shit times, but look what we've created. We've created an amazing place. That's probably what an Aboriginal would say, but they wouldn't sound like that. The other day I picked up dead set. I was coming home from church. I seen an Aboriginal lady with 4 kids walking on the side of the road with groceries. So we pulled over and gave her a lift home. It was a nice thing to do. Antimatter. See you later, Dusty. Thanks, brother. Thanks for your super chats, you legend. Where am I going? I'll read this article, mate. Gotta fucking do it. Here we go. 71% of Australians support Australia Day, held on January 21, according to a new poll which again emphasised the marginal status of Australia hating left. That's right. According to the poll, over 1,000 Australians, only 11% think the date of Australia Day should be changed away from the date that has been celebrated in all states since 1935. January 26 marks the anniversary of 1788 arrival of the first fleet of British ships at Port Jackson and raising of the flag of Great Britain at Sydney Cove by Governor Arthur Phillips. In a very real sense, the date marks the point that Australia as a country began. That was the point that the settlement, which would grow into a first world country in a little over a century. Bloody oath. Thank you, Australia. I'm so grateful. So grateful for this nation, you know what I mean, to come here from New Zealand. And, very similar nations, but I love the warmth. I love the heat. You know what I mean? There's not enough people down in New Zealand. Too boring. There's not enough jobs. They don't pay shit. Fuel's expensive. Power's expensive. Food's expensive. You know what I mean? Fuck. Australia's a fucking blessed nation. I'm so grateful. At the end of the day, and I just think, as a Oswald Mosley, if Aboriginals don't want to get taken over, they should have got good. I reckon fucking Rusty, New Zealand are wet and cold all year round. Yeah, mouldy and poor. Exactly. It's fucking true. New Zealand goes on. That stupid bitch who's the leader of New Zealand, she goes on like New Zealand some fucking like so fucking good. Like she's some moral, or if her moral high ground is so fucking impressive down there, is it Jacinta Ardern? Fucking bullshit, man. New Zealand, they have capitulated. The people don't complain enough. Like, look, I'm taking the piss against the squeaky wheel. You know, the people who, it's like the people who whinge, the feminists, the gays, the fucking environmentalists, the vegans, the whoever they are, the people who whinge and moan. There's a certain amount of complaining that is acceptable. And New Zealanders probably aren't doing it enough. They just fucking get on with it, and they're being fucked over. Because power shouldn't cost that much. You know what I mean? Power should not. It's fucked. It's a shithole. And I'm so grateful to be in Australia. And there's no like. I love Australia Day. I hope the date never changes. I hope we bring in a public holiday to celebrate Aboriginal culture. Maybe we could honour Aboriginal people, the first Australians, give them their own public holiday, and I'd be proud to celebrate that day with them. And all I can do is say to my Aboriginal mates, let's invite them to celebrate Australia Day with us and be like, everyone who lives here celebrate Australia Day. Australia Day should be like fucking St. Patrick's Day. Everyone around the world should celebrate Australia Day. Just fucking barbecues, beers, game of cricket. Get on with it, mate. New Zealand whinges more than the Poms. Close second goes to Newcastle. People are afraid of Aboriginals and Islanders. I don't know. I've grown up around Islanders and Aboriginals enough, and I think they're all good. I think, like, you probably don't want to fight with. This is the thing. You don't want to fight with an Aboriginal and Islander. Yeah, that's true, but you don't want to fight with some savage bogan. They're like, if you get a fucking wild white person, they're the worst. They're the worst. They're the most dangerous. You know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, we just fucking get on. We get on enough. And the thing is, Aboriginals, Islanders, Aussies, Pākehā, whatever, white New Zealanders, we can't even do that. We all drink beer. We all like sports. And I reckon, for the most part, yeah, we work. We have jobs. You work together, play sports together, have a beer together. You fucking rock and roll. And that should be the main thing. That should be the main thing, the glue. We need some glue. I'm a civic nationalist. I think we should have Australia Day is so important that we have a day where we all come together and all new Australians, people, everyone should have the flag, wave the flag, barbecue, beers. I think of like St. Patrick's Day in the world, everyone becomes Irish. You know what I mean? The world becomes Irish. Everyone's Irish on St. Patrick's Day. You know what I mean? It's like when St. Patrick's Day happens and you see all around the world people are celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Or Oktoberfest. Everyone celebrates Oktoberfest. The world is German for a day. And I think Australia Day, we all need to become Aussie. Mateship. Having a yarn. Having banter. Having a chat. You call people your mate. You don't even know the dude. You're my mate. You know what I mean? We're having a laugh, having a joke. We're having a go. We're not afraid to fail. We're fucking we're just trying. We're trying to get along. We're trying to enjoy life. We're trying to make the most of it. That's Australia. You know what I mean? That's Australia. And I think for the most part, Aboriginal people love it. They love that. They love them ideas. They love that culture. And we just say to them, brother, celebrate with us. And I would say they could have a fucking national day to celebrate Indigenous culture. And I would celebrate with them too. Give us more public holidays. The more, the better. Turn this fucking light on. Bang! Lit up. An hour and 20 minutes. How many fucking articles have I got here? Israel Folau's back in the news. New York Rugby League franchise reportedly shows interest in Israel Folau. My brother. I'm glad. I hope he gets fucking... I hope he makes it big. I don't think they pay as good over there, but imagine Izzy in New York. That'd be sick. Next time I'm over there, I'll go up there and be like, yo, be quicker to go down to Sydney. I should How mad would it be to go to his church one Sunday morning? What a legend. Israel Flowers began discussions to launch a return to rugby league field. Daily Telegraph reports the chief executive of New York franchise, which joins British Rugby League competition this season, made a pitch to Folau in a phone call recently. It's reported CEO Ricky Wilby didn't table an offer but will follow up with Folau in future. If all goes well, the former Wallaby could be joining dual code superstar Sonny Bill Williams in North America. Fucking oath, man. Good on you, Izzy. What a fucking legend. Bloke who just stood by his convictions. He didn't capitulate. You know what I mean? That's multiculturalism. Get that into you. Get that into you, mate. What else have we got here? Oh, yeah, get this. Another article for the week. Vegans this side. People must love vegan news. Lifelong vegetarian, so she's not a vegan. Lifelong vegetarian given McDonald's chicken burger by mistake and takes a bite. Bitch, that's her fault. See, people make mistakes. This is life. And this is always where political correctness, it's not about, see, political correctness will never take into account like normal people, like normal life, where people are just fucking shit up, doing things wrong, saying the wrong things. That's normal. That's fucking normal. And political correctness is the PC world, the fake world, the 0.1% extremist offended world is always like, you are detached from reality. They are not attached to reality. They don't know what fucking reality is, mate. Because in reality, if they had the same fucking standards on themselves, this bitch is complaining because she ordered a vegan McFucking burger. And it was a McChicken. It wasn't a vegan. I took a fucking bite of it. Bitch, if you're a fucking vegan, you must understand people fucking make mistakes. We're not robots. We're not robots. There's a certain percentage chance that people genuinely just fuck things up. You know what I mean? And just, oh shit. They slapped the wrong fucking sticker on the McVegan burger. And this bitch has complained about it. She's all upset. Another one. How you fucking going? Where is this fucking two-headed monster? She's an ugly unit too. A teenager who had never eaten meat in her life took a bite of a McChicken burger. She probably thought it was the best thing she ever fucking tasted. Oh, fuck. Clancy? Fucking Clancy. Jeez, I didn't think people existed with the name Clancy. 19-year-old visited a branch in Brussels last Monday and ordered a vegetable deluxe burger. Fucking hell. Next time I go to Macca's, I want to see if they have a vegetable deluxe burger. I'm going to fucking do a live and chomp one of them down like an animal. What? There you go. Her order got mixed up. Just got mixed up, man. Clancy, your order got mixed up. I'm real sorry. And she was given a McChicken mayo burger instead. It wasn't until she had a bite, that she realized what happened. And she was left feeling sick for days afterwards. The bitch had more. She didn't have to eat because she had so much nutrients flowing through her body. I reckon she had a bite and was just like, chicken. She became an African for 1 minute of her life. She was like, chicken, delicious. She fucking loved it, mate. She loved that delicious McChicken. The other day, remember when I told you, I was like, I'm not going to eat fast food or anything. I'm going full keto. And I lasted a week, and then I had a double McChicken. McChicken. So good. Where is this bitch? I should stop calling these people bitches. I'm going to get in trouble one day. So this happened in England, but the student University of West England in Brussels was raised a vegan. Holy fuck. She's 19, so yeah, she's born in like 2001. 9/11 probably came out. It was that 2000, I don't know, yeah. 2000, yeah, I don't know, yep. I was in year 8 when that happened anyway, yeah. She was raised a vegan and had stuck with the diet for moral reasons. Holy shit. I can't believe it. Mate, I've still got fucking articles here to read for days. Days and days. And you can't believe, this is the thing about all these articles. This is the thing about the McChicken 19-year-old vegetarian. Right? She was raised this way. It's not her fault. This is her culture. And we live in a multicultural society. How will this world function in multicultural reality where people are raised different? She was raised differently, and I tolerate her. I'm so tolerant. You know what I mean? I keep tolerating everyone. You know what I mean? If someone was a vegan, they came to my house, I'd be like, when I'm cooking a barbecue, and they're like, well, I can't actually cook my vegan burger on that. I can't do that because it's had there's animal being cooked on that hot plate. I'll be like, it's all good, love. Go cook some. Use the stove up. Use the oven upstairs. I'd be tolerant to their needs. Multicultural society we live in. But just remember to be tolerant of people like the Dusty Bogan too. Tolerance is a two-way street, and everyone needs to be tolerant these days. Maybe we don't need to capitulate. Maybe we don't have to bend over backwards to these weirdos. Hey, Lisa! What's the fucking time, Lisa? Must be fucking late over there. So what? How you going? Oi, I'm about to wrap this show up. I'm almost on an hour and a half. I got shit to do. Rusty. Oh, lol. I took a video of Oregon Capitol in the downtown area, and with all the homeless occupying the sidewalk, you'd think you were in Skid Row. That's fucking mad. I remember seeing all the homeless when I was in America. They always shit themselves. Anyway, I'm wrapping this up. Thanks for everyone fucking tuning in. I've actually got 2 beers that I've opened. I might have to chuck one down the beer bong, eh? That one's the most full one. This beer bong's dedicated to everyone who gave me a super chat and for Australia Day. And God bless you. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, every Thursday, I'm going live, 5 o'clock. That's my thing. Bang, 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 5 o'clock. 1 show a week, guaranteed. And probably other shit during the week, but you can guarantee yourself to tune in. 5 o'clock, Queensland, Brisbane time in the afternoon. It's fucking 12 a.m. here. Damn. Good on you, Lisa. Night owl. Cheers, everyone. That was the warmest beer bong I've ever done in my life. It was still delicious. Night Bogan. Thanks, everyone. Have a good bloody night. Make sure you celebrate Australia Day wherever you live. Remember, it's just like St. Patrick's Day or Valentine's Day or Mother's Day or Father's Day. It's just like Halloween or Christmas or Easter. Everyone can celebrate Australia Day. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter what you look like. You could be a vegan. You could be obese. You could be black or white. It doesn't matter. You can be Aboriginal. You could be fucking people on Mars and shit. You know, lizard people celebrate Australia Day. They just get amongst it. They get amongst it. Lisa, they get amongst it. The 23rd, it's the 26th of January. I was thinking to celebrate Aboriginal culture on the 25th. Get a lap black, bit of sunscreen, bit of war paint on. Anyway, fucking God bless yous. Have a good one. I'll catch yous. I'll probably do a live on Sunday on the 26th of January, the day Arthur Phillip came here to this great nation. And it was just the beginning. Through thick and thin, good times and bad times, mate. And look what's been created. Amazing. I'm so grateful that I live here. I'm so thankful. You know what I mean? It's all I could say. So God bless yous. Have a bloody good night. Fucking cheers, eh? Yeah.